guys, Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music, and I'm going to give you 3 B.B. King concepts right now. And obviously, if you like players like Eric Clapton to John Mayer, they were all heavily inspired by B.B. King. So I'm going to show you 3 of these techniques right now in about the next 10 to 15 minutes. But if you really enjoy this, I have 30 chapters, multiple hours of all B.B. King inspired techniques and licks just like this one, and I've got it at my website, martymusic.com. So be sure to check the link for that. It is brand new and it's all tabbed out with tablatures, transcriptions, step-by-step guidance by me, and I know you guys will love it. I know it'll make you a better soloist on guitar. It'll make you a better blues player, and it'll help your guitar chops all around. So be sure to get that. It's really affordable. It's about the price of a half-hour guitar lesson with a private instructor, but multiple hours and totally in depth. I think you'll love it. Check the link. I'll show you some right now. All right, we love the key of A. When learning guitar, I picked the key of A. It's a 12-bar blues in the key of A, kind of up-tempo. But B.B. King spent most of his soloing, not 100%, but most of the time he soloed on the G, B, and high E string, and he revolved everything around the root on the B string. He did it so much and stayed in this little spot here. He did so much of it that it eventually was called the BB box in guitar study. And really what he's doing is he's mixing, he's really playing it like a vocalist, right? He's an amazing singer, or was an amazing singer. And his licks kind of followed his vocal melodies. And he'd also do a lot of call and response with his singing and then his guitar playing. So it evolved to where he really was vocal on the guitar and didn't have to play or think about a bunch of shapes, you know, the 5 shapes of the pentatonic, this, mixing the major and minor. He wasn't thinking that. He just thought very lyrically, vocally on the guitar. So the first thing I'm going to show you is playing a little major bit. So that's all mostly major pentatonic. I'm doing the 9th fret to 11th fret on the G, and then I'm doing the 10th fret B, which is the root. That's how we're finding it, the root. And I'm doing index, third to the 12th fret B, and I'm bending that up a whole step. This is for the 1 chord. So I'm doing, bending that to, bending it a whole step to where the 14th fret note would be. And you could do the slide instead of the bend. So I did it 2 times. Hammer on pull off between the 10 and the 12 B. To 11 on the G. Back to that root, 10 of the B. So we'll call that technique 1. The next is approaching the minor pentatonic from that position. And so if I'm just still in that same spot, the minor pentatonic would be the 12th fret G, still the root, the 10th fret B, and then the 13th fret B, and you play the A minor pentatonic over the 4 chord, the D7. And then you would play the major over the 1. And then when you go to the 4, and so I like this. that little piece is going to be technique 2. We're going to play 10, 13, and then go to 15. And then bend that 15th fret B string up a whole step. Back natural. Back down that little run. So you got 10, 13, 15, whole step bend, back. Oops, sorry. Okay, so that's 2. Now 3, we're going to go to the 12th fret high E, and you can bend it a whole step. But what I really like for this lesson, because I go into all this in my Inspired by BB course, I give unlimited amount of licks for hours. But the one I'm going to show you here is bending that 12th fret high E up a minor third. So that'd be up to the 15th fret. So hear that with your ear, and then bend the 12th fret to that note. So I bend it up, and then I go natural 12, 10. So bending that up, then I go 12, 10, 13, 10. And then it's going to go back to the 1 chord. So combine those ideas together, you have. And we go minor for the 4 chord. Back to the major. And then on the 5 chord, you can do major or minor, but I'm going to do that high E string. Back to major. And anytime BB would do this a lot, he'd stab the highest root note. So for the key of A, that'd be the 15th fret high E. Those are 3 ideas. Try them out. Experiment. And if you play one wrong, now it's your lick. Think about that. All right. I hope you guys dug that. Also, quick reminder, if you don't remember, I've got a whole course of stuff just like what I taught you, in depth with transcriptions, tablature, 30 chapters, and it's totally affordable for a special discount if you click the link down there right now. Be sure to get it, and it helps me and it'll help you as well, so it's a win-win. Appreciate you. Thanks for supporting Marty Music, whether it's brand new or over the years. Thank you so much. Hope to see you again. Take care.